joined together, where 2 or 3 are gathered together in my name, there am I in the midst of them, saith the Lord. You can call those things that be not as though they were. He said again, when you see the skies, they're red, we know that rain is coming. When you see that they are clear, we know that the sun is out. What is God saying? He's saying that there are storms that have hit your life for so long, and you've went around that mountain for so long, wondering when are you going to get to the day that you're going to trust somebody again. You may have lost everything. You may have lost your family. You may have lost cousins and kin folks. But I'm going to tell you right now, you have not lost the favor of God. He said, I will never leave you nor forsake you. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. When I think of the goodness of Jesus and all that he's done for me, my soul cries out, hallelujah. My tongue is as the pen of a ready writer. I speak of those things in which I have made touching the King. I cried unto the Lord, and he delivered me from a horrible pit. In the midst of all of that, he began to let us know that this too shall pass. There's a southern mist that's coming in like a wind. This southern mist that's coming in off of this ocean. Fog all over the place. You know you cannot see, but it serves its purpose. Even though it is thick and you have to move carefully and drive carefully along the coast, what happens? The sun comes out and everything in life begins to clear up all over again. That word is so that you will know that the fog and the mist that is in your life, the Lord is saying, I've sent word here tonight to let you know I'm going to lift it. I see God shaking the whole East Coast, just shaking it from Florida all the way up to New York, shaking the whole East Coast like it's never been shook before, saying, wake up, because now is high time to awake out of sleep. Something is happening that is propelling you to move in a whole different direction in life and to believe God beyond the inevitable. Unlike you have ever believed God before. What is this setback? What is this trouble? What is this trial? What is this tribulation? Shall it be persecution? Shall it be trials? Shall it be tribulation? Oh, I say, nay, in all these things. Shall it be death? Shall it be perils? Oh, I say, nay, in all these things. We are more than conquerors. How? Through him, Jesus Christ, that loved us, the anointed one in his anointed. Again, he's saying, I know what I'm thinking about towards you. I know what I'm projecting in your mind. Something is happening in your elevator now. And God is saying, it's time out for you looking at life in just this woe is me syndrome. Time and chance happened to them all. And if time and chance is going to happen for you, you've got to rise beyond the call of duty and get through the press, because without the press, you will not be able to pass the test. And you will remain in distress, and then you will not become the best because you're trying to be like the rest. And the next thing you know, you done failed the test. What is God trying to tell you? Get through the press, drop the stress, and pass the test. He want to take you bowling so that you can hit a strike that you ain't never hit before. You won't be able to grow up and say, oh, I didn't have a mother. Oh, I didn't have a father. Well, neither did Melchizedek, but he was the high priest of Salem, king of the Most High God. And we best thank God, hallelujah, that he have called somebody into your life to speak purpose back into you. I don't care where you are, whether you're hanging out at a bar or hanging out at a club or hanging out at the skating rink or hanging out at a football game. I don't care where you hung up at. Just hang out with Living Strong and you're going to find out that you can't go wrong, because God is saying tonight that it is the glory. Listen to this right here. In the book of Proverbs, we're talking about getting through the press on tonight. Chicken Little days are over. Excuse me while I chase this rabbit before I get into the word. Have you ever seen the story about Chicken Little? Chicken Little was out there on the yard with everybody else, and he was standing up under an acorn tree, and all of a sudden an acorn fell down and hit Chicken Little on the head. Chicken Little went around and looked up in the air, and he thought the sky was falling. So he said, oh, Lord, the sky is falling. He went around and told the goats, the sheep, the cows, all the other chickens. Could you imagine a horse coming up there and everybody gathering around to see what's going on with Chicken Little? And he said, oh, yeah, the sky is falling. It hit me on the head right over here under this tree. Well, guess what? When the rest of them got over there, they found out that the sky wasn't falling. It was just acorns. Well, what's so big about Chicken Little, Prophet Johnson? Well, here's the story.